You think you are in control. You think your focus is something you wield at will, but the truth is far more sinister than you realize. Every moment you believe you are concentrating, you are being pulled subtly and relentlessly by forces you cannot see. Your attention has been hijacked, not by chance, but by design, by the very world that insists it is helping you. Notifications, news, gossip, social validation, fleeting pleasures, all of them are sirens, luring you into a sea of distraction while the life you could be building slips silently away. You think you are free, but freedom is an illusion when your mind is scattered. And yet, the danger is not just outside. The most treacherous thief of all is the one that lives inside your own skull. Indecision, hesitation, comfort. You've been seduced into believing that being busy is the same as being productive. But there is a deeper, more dangerous truth we haven't touched yet. The truth is, the very way you measure your life has been designed to steal your attention and waste your potential. Focus is not a skill you stumble upon. It is a discipline, a weapon forged in the fire of deliberate choice. The world will offer you endless opportunities to dilute your energy, to scatter your mind, to water down your vision until it is weak and colorless. But the reality is brutal. You do not lack time, talent, or opportunity. You lack the courage to cut through the noise, to say no to the comfortable distractions, to hold your vision with unwavering resolve. You are surrounded by people who have surrendered to mediocrity, who have accepted the slow decay of their ambition as normal. You watch them, imitate them, perhaps even admire them, and yet you pretend you are different. But difference is born only when you refuse to be anyone other than yourself. And to do that, you must focus like a laser. A laser does not scatter. It does not hesitate. It does not bend. It penetrates through darkness, through resistance, through every barrier in its path. Your focus must do the same, and yet, it is not intensity alone that creates power. It is consistency, precision, and unflinching commitment. Every act of distraction is a choice. Every procrastinated action is a theft from your future. Every wasted hour compounds into years of regret. You cannot fight the world by reacting to it. You fight the world by building a mind so disciplined that it cannot be moved, a mind so sharp that it recognizes the trivial and rejects it instinctively. And here is the cruel paradox. The more you learn to focus, the more the world will conspire against you. Because most people live in chaos, and chaos feels normal. Your clarity will make others uncomfortable. Your progress will threaten those who settle, but you cannot settle for their comfort. Imagine your mind as a fortress. Every distraction is an invading force. Every fleeting temptation is a soldier trying to breach your walls. And every weak habit is a crack in your defense. The battle is constant, unseen, and merciless. You will fail over and over if you do not understand this. You will scroll when you should study. You will complain when you should act. You will defer when you should decide. And yet, within the storm of your mind, there is a spark, a fragment of self-awareness, a voice that refuses to be silenced. It is the same spark that propelled the greatest minds in history to focus beyond the ordinary, to achieve what others deemed impossible. And it is your responsibility to nurture it, protect it, and wield it like the weapon it is meant to be. But focus does not exist in isolation. Your environment, your relationships, your routines, they all shape your ability to concentrate. You are the sum of the inputs you allow into your life. The mind that focuses like a laser is one that has been fed clarity, purpose, and discipline. Remove the noise, remove the shallow connections, remove the endless streams of content that demand attention but deliver nothing. Your time is sacred, and every second wasted on the trivial is a betrayal of your potential. Remember, you are not competing with the world, you are competing with yourself. Every distraction you indulge is a retreat from the battlefield of your own ambitions. And even now, there is a deeper truth looming. The mind that focuses without purpose will burn brightly but briefly. It is purpose that sustains the flame. Purpose is not a vague wish or a fleeting desire. It is a commitment that consumes you entirely. It is the reason that drives your every action, the anchor that keeps your focus unbroken, the standard by which you measure every choice. Without purpose, focus is a candle in the wind, fragile, temporary, and ultimately meaningless. But with purpose, focus becomes a storm, relentless and unyielding. The difference between the mediocre and the extraordinary is this: ordinary people react to life, while those who succeed focus with intention. They do not chase every opportunity. They do not spread themselves thin. They isolate what matters, dedicate themselves to it, and allow nothing, no fear, no comfort, no distraction, to pull them away. And there is an even darker edge to this truth. Most people will never know it. Most will wander in a fog of their own making, pretending to act while accomplishing nothing. To focus like a laser, you must embrace elimination. Every habit, every connection, every belief that does not serve your higher purpose must be questioned. Cut without hesitation. Reject what dilutes you. Seek discomfort over convenience. Growth lives in the space where comfort dies. And yet, even elimination is not enough. Discipline is the second pillar. Discipline is the muscle that allows you to return to focus again and again, even when your mind rebels. It is the force that makes consistency inevitable, and consistency is the secret weapon of all successful people. You do not become exceptional by effort alone. You become exceptional by showing up day after day, by committing to the craft, by choosing the narrow path that most refuse to walk. Consider the power of your attention. Every moment you spend scattered is a moment you surrender. Every second you spend unaligned with your vision is a second lost to someone else's agenda. And make no mistake, the world has an agenda. It wants to capture your mind, to sell it, to distract it, to keep it small and manageable. But you are not here to be manageable. You are here to dominate your own potential. You are here to focus like no one else can, to achieve what no one else dares to live a life that feels impossible to those who settle. And even as you read this, know that there is a deeper challenge. Focus without clarity is futile. You must know exactly what matters, why it matters, and how to pursue it relentlessly. Clarity is born of reflection and courage. It is born when you strip away the trivial and confront the raw truth of your ambitions. What do you truly want? Not what society tells you, not what your family suggests, not what your friends admire, but what you, in the quietest moments of your mind, know will set your soul on fire. Write it down, visualize it, feel it in your body, because vision without feeling is a ghost. Action without emotion is empty, and your focus must be fueled by both: the intellectual clarity of your purpose and the visceral hunger of your desire. Only then can you focus with unwavering intensity. Even then, resistance will come. You will be tested by fatigue, by distraction, by doubt, by fear. The world conspires to scatter your attention because most people are weak-minded. But you are not most people. You are capable of cultivating a mind so disciplined that distractions are powerless against it. You are capable of developing a routine so rigid yet flexible that focus becomes effortless. You are capable of building a life where your goals are not optional. They are inevitable. But to do this, you must embrace three principles simultaneously: elimination, discipline, and relentless return. Eliminate what dilutes. Discipline yourself to act consistently. Return to your purpose even when your mind rebels. These are not easy, they are not comfortable, they are not glamorous, they are essential. Now imagine a life where your focus is untouchable. Every day, your mind locks on what matters. Every action is intentional. Every decision aligns with your ultimate vision. Progress becomes inevitable. Momentum accumulates. Success is no longer a matter of chance. It is the natural outcome of a mind trained to concentrate. The people who achieve at the highest level do not possess more talent. They possess more control over their attention. They possess the ability to stay on course while the world screams for distraction. And while others drift, they move with purpose, precision, and power. But even mastery is not the end. The ultimate power of focus is in its cyclical nature. You must constantly sharpen, refine, and return. The world will never stop trying to scatter you. New distractions emerge every day. New temptations present themselves constantly. And yet, the one who understands the cycle, the one who eliminates, disciplines, and returns, becomes unstoppable. The greatest minds in history knew this. Marcus Aurelius, who meditated on discipline amidst empire, Leonardo da Vinci, who devoted decades to perfecting his craft, Jim Rohn, who taught that philosophy without action is meaningless, all understood that focus is not a moment but a lifetime practice. There will be times you fail, there will be times you feel exhausted, there will be times when the noise seems too loud, when the temptation too strong, but every return, every act of discipline, every elimination of distraction compounds into something greater. You are building a life that cannot be shaken because it is founded on clarity, purpose, and relentless focus. And this is why the first lesson is always the hardest. Understanding that focus is not given, it is taken. It is claimed, it is seized from the chaos and held with courage. Now take a moment and reflect. What are you holding onto that does not serve you? What are the distractions, habits, and obligations that dilute your mind? What fears are keeping you from total commitment? These are the questions that determine whether you will drift like most or dominate like few. And here lies the final paradox. Focus is freedom, but freedom requires surrender. You must surrender comfort, surrender excuses, surrender the false securities that the world whispers to you each day. Only then can you claim the unshakable concentration that turns vision into reality, desire into action, and potential into achievement. Focus like a laser, eliminate the unnecessary, discipline yourself with unyielding consistency, return to your purpose again and again, build your environment to protect it, guard your mind against every influence that seeks to scatter it, and understand that this is not a skill, it is an identity. You are no longer someone who chases the world. You are someone who shapes it. You are no longer at the mercy of your distractions. You are the master of your mind, the architect of your destiny, and the embodiment of relentless, unbroken focus.